Ladies and gentlemen, Danny Kaye.
I like to be fancy free, I like to live young, I like the old merry-go-round. I like to play lover, but don't like to get stung. I like my 2 feet on the ground. I may date a girl nightly and her politely, but will she get under my skin? Well, my friends, it all depends on the mood I'm in. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Dinah Shore.
To hear opera or I like to read Joyce. I'm not the predictable kind. Whatever the option is, whatever the choice, I like to make up my own mind. If the choice were to break up or kiss him and make up, I try not to lead with my chin. But my friends, it all depends on the mood I'm in. I may change.
We're finally here, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're seeing a real-life television show.
Isn't it a wonderful number?
Well, they're certainly great singers, aren't they?
Well, she's very good. Him I could do without.
Wait a minute, be fair. He's not supposed to be a great singer. You know, he's supposed to be one of them regular comedians, you know what I mean?
We'll see.
You see, my friends, it all depends on the mood I'm in.
Look at his energy, a man of his age.
Yeah, you can say that again. He's certainly no spring chicken.
How old do you think he is?
Oh, he must be at least 30.
At least.
Listen, the Dinah Shore ain't so bad either, you know. Doesn't she look great? I wonder how old she is.
She'll hear you.
Flip like elastic, make like a dervish and spin. You see my disbelief in friends. It all depends on the
I think that's his real hair.
Of course that's his real hair. Who would buy something like that?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Welcome to the, trick or treat. But ladies and gentlemen, this is our conductor, Paul Weston. Come on now, trick or treat. Paul, what's the matter with you? Halloween isn't for 2 days yet.
Yeah, well, how come you're wearing that Halloween mask? Oh, I'm sorry, Danny. Listen, I was only kidding. It's just that I've always wanted to do a joke on the show.
Yes, well, I've got news for you, Paul. You still have that experience to look forward to. Wait a minute, that's true. We have a lot to look forward to on the show, so don't go away. We'll be right back. Paul, when you tell me
One of the most familiar figures of American big business is the high-powered executive, the man who drives himself 18 hours a day. Such a man is the president of Consolidated Plumbing, a giant corporation controlling dozens of smaller companies. A man who can never forget business, even when he comes home at night.
Hello, this is Morton Midas. Get me anybody.
Good evening, Morton.
Good evening. Would you take a letter, please?
Morton, I'm your wife.
Oh, how do you do? Nice to see you again.
Morton?
But would you
Morton.
please not bother me now? I'm building an empire. Yeah. Hello? Yes, this is Morton Midas. Start talking and talk fast. What? National Drain Pipe is for sale? Buy it. Buy it, and I'll control all the plumbing from here to Flushing. Fine, thank you.
What do you think of that, Emma? A merger, a new merger.
Well, frankly, Morton, all it means to me is that you're going to spend even less time with your family. Do you know that you hardly see the children as it is?
Children? What children?
Well, you know. Meredith, Franklin, Winthrop, and Pierce.
Oh, I thought they were my brokers.
Morton, dear, as long as you're home early, why don't you say good night to the boys?
Very well, I'll be delighted to do that, dear. Where are they?
Well, they're upstairs in their rooms.
Fine. Never let it be said that Morton Midas didn't have time to say goodnight to his children. Now hear this. Now hear this. This is your father speaking. I wish to bid you good night. Sincerely yours, Morton Midas, President. There, wasn't that nice, Emma?
Oh, yes, darling, it was. But tell me something. Doesn't that one moment of tenderness leave you absolutely yearning for more?
Now,
what I mean, Morton,
here.
darling, must your life be all work,
Emma,
work?
Emma! Who do you think I'm doing this for? Me? Not at all. It's for you and those children with the funny names.
Darling, I understand that you're the president of a huge corporation.
All right, I built this company. Retired. They must think I'm an old man or something. You realize I work 15 hours a day? I can do the work of 10 men.
Of course, dear.
Retired. Sent out to pasture. Retired? Retired. There'll be no place to go every day. Sure, retired. I can't see myself being retired. Emma, do you feel a draft in here?
A draft? No, it's quite comfortable.
Well, I'm a little bit chilly, Emma. I wonder if you'd be good enough to bring me that little Afghan that's
Oh, of course.
retired. Thank you. Thank you, Emma. Retired. I gave them the finest executive ability a man could give anybody. Now, this little piece of paper, and I'm retired. It's chilly in here, Emma. Retired. I think I'll just... I feel a little bit tired, Emma. I think I'll just go lie down here a little bit, dear. I've had a very hard day, and I...
Morton. Morton, dear, I think that you ought to have some dinner. How would you like to have a nice, juicy steak?
No, thank you, nurse. No. Just bring me some strained carrots and my baby spoon.
Morton?
Emma, I think I'll just, lie down here and, rest in peace.
Morton, you stop this minute. Now, I said I wanted you to rest a little bit, but this is ridiculous.
Emma,
now, you come on. You get up on your feet.
Careful
up
now,
on your
Emma.
feet. Come on.
I'm retired, you know.
Well, that doesn't mean you're dead.
It doesn't?
Well, of course not.
And why am I so cold, Emma?
Because you're feeling sorry for yourself. Well, listen, you've got a lot of life left in you, and I'm going to see to it that you live it. Now, I'll tell you something. You know, you've been so occupied with your business that you haven't given me a second look in 10 years.
You know something, Emma?
What?
You're right about that. You know, Emma, you're still a very pretty woman.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Morton.
You're just as pretty as the day I married you.
Oh, that's very sweet.
Would you mind, may I, Emma?
You want to dance?
Well, if you don't mind dancing with an old man.
What old man?
Emma, I'm glad I'm retired, and I will have plenty of time together now.
Hey, Mildred, how do you like the show so far?
Oh, it's very
Isn't it
good.
marvelous?
But you embarrassed me.
I embarrassed you?
Yes.
Why?
Well, during that skit, you were laughing so hard at Danny Kaye that people were looking at you.
Well, I can't help it, Mildred. I mean, everything he does makes me laugh. He's some nut.
The part I liked the best was when he was being dramatic.
Yeah, that was very funny.
I mean, when he danced with his wife.
Hmm?
Some people never dance with their wives.
Mildred, I don't need the whole Empire State Building to fall on me. I can take a hint, you know. So, if you want it tonight, I'll dance with you. After all, it's our anniversary, you know.
I thought you forgot.
Ah, Mildred, how can you say that? How can I forget? I already gave you your present.
What present?
The tickets to the television show.
Tickets to the Danny Kaye Show was my anniversary present?
Yeah.
What, you cheapskate.
Shh.
Ladies and gentlemen, a lady who is just as lovely as she sounds, Miss Dinah Shore.
Ainsi que tu le fais, d'un souvenir qui n'a plus qu'un regret, sans un ami et sans autre secret qu'un peu de larmes. Pour ces quelques pages de mélancolie, tu as fermé le livre de ta vie et tu as cru que tout était fini. Once upon a summertime, if you recall, we stopped beside a little flower stall. A bunch of bright forget-me-nots was all I'd let you buy me. Once upon a summertime, just like today, we laughed the happy afternoon away and stole a kiss in every street cafe. You were sweeter than the blossoms on the tree. I was as proud as any girl could be, as if the world had offered me the key to Paris. Now another winter time has come and gone. The pigeons feeding in the square have flown. But I remember when the vespers chime, you loved me once upon a summer time. Another winter time has come and gone, but I remember when the vespers chime, you loved me once upon a summer time. You loved me once upon
This is a song that was written 100 years ago at a time when our country knew trouble and strife of a very serious nature. This is a song of faith, the lyrics of which could as well apply today as they did in 1865. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. He is trampling out the vintage where the grapes of wrath are stored. He hath loosed the fateful lightning of his terrible swift sword. His truth is marching on. Glory, 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 hallelujah. Glory, 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 hallelujah. Glory, 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 hallelujah. His truth is marching on. I have seen him in the watchfires of 100 circling camps. They have filled him an altar in the evening lamps. I have read his righteousness in the dim and flattering lamps. Oh yes, his truth is marching on. Glory, 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 hallelujah. Glory, 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 hallelujah. Glory, 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 hallelujah. His truth is marching on. I have read the fiery gospel written burning roses of steel. As ye deal with my contemners, so with ye my grace shall deal. I let the hero born of woman crush the serpent with his heel. Since God is marching on, and on, he hath sounded for the trumpet, and I shall never retreat. He is sifting out the hearts of men before his judgment seat. Oh, be swift, my soul, to answer, be jubilant on our feet. Hallelujah, our God is marching on. Glory, hallelujah, glory, hallelujah, glory, hallelujah, glory, hallelujah, glory, hallelujah, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching, truth is marching, truth is marching on. Hallelujah, 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 he is born across the sea. Hallelujah, in the glory of his bosom, at your right, hallelujah, me, hallelujah, as he died, and lived and holy. Let us stand to make amends while God is marching Glory, 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 hallelujah, hallelujah. Glory, 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 hallelujah, hallelujah. Glory, 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 hallelujah. His truth is marching on, he's marching on, his truth is marching on. Glory, 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 hallelujah. Glory, 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 hallelujah. Glory, 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 hallelujah. His truth is marching on. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. His truth
I'm Rada Mitchell, and Mazel Tov to JLTV.
Dinah, you look absolutely beautiful.
Oh, Danny.
No, that's true. Your dress is a knockout.
You like it?
Like it? I'm crazy about it.
It's yours.
Really?
Yeah.
That's marvelous. I can wear it with my lumberjack.
You wear a lumberjack?
Oh, sure. Every time I go to the baseball game.
That's nice.
No, really, this dress is just beautiful, but I bet it takes an hour to get into it.
An hour? Oh,
Well,
come
at least.
on.
Oh, well, come
Come
on.
on, Danny, no.
You're a woman, aren't you?
Certainly I'm
You're a beautiful, attractive
More.
woman.
More.
You're beautiful, attractive, desirable,
Yo.
exciting,
You are.
luscious
Yeah, oh,
woman.
yeah, I am?
But you're a woman and you
Yeah.
take forever to get dressed.
Oh, Danny, that's not true. I can dress just as fast as you can.
Oh, I sincerely doubt that.
Oh, I sincerely believe I can.
I sincerely don't doubt
I
that.
sincerely believe I
No,
can.
you
I know
can't.
it. Yes, I can.
Let's go!
Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting, tingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you.
The weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow! Sing it in the rain, just sing it in the rain. What a glorious feeling, I'm happy and
They was born on a farm out highway, cornflake bear who was round at the byway. They packed their grip and they grabbed their saxophone.
time to come.
When she comes,
She'll be coming round the mountain, but hi! She'll be coming round the mountain, she'll be coming round. I got it, she'll be coming round the mountain when she comes.
aye, 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 aye. Have you ever danced in the tropics? It's a hazy, lazy, like kind of crazy, like South American way.
Big karaoke. It's got a bit of polka. It has a little bit of new rhythm, a blue rhythm that's it has a meter that's tricky. I got a bit of wicky wacky wicky. Oh, when you're dancing with the new love, every true love in your arms. Hey!
Way down on the Swanee River, far, far away. Yep, that's where my heart is turning ever. That's where the old folks stay.
I'm telling you, Mandy, there's a minister handy, and it's you and me, Daddy. If you would come and let the wedding times bring happy times to Mandy and me.
Like those Chippewas, Cherokees, Omahas, like those Indians. I'm an Indian too. A Sioux, a Sioux, a Sioux.
There's a doctor living in your town. There's a lawyer and an Indian too. Neither doctor, lawyer, or Indian chief could love you any more than I do. No, 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 it couldn't be true. Anyone else could love you like I do. Like I do. Like I do.
From the sun,
East.
west of the moon.
I'm ready.
hit the gong again.
I'm ready.
Okay. You're west and I'm east, all right. I'm a Japanese sandman, sneaking on with the dude. Just an old second-hand man. Don't you know that it's true? Don't you know that it's true? Don't you?
It's 3 o'clock in the morning. We dance the whole night through. Daylight soon will be dawning. Just one more waltz with you.
We'll be right back after we get out of the oxygen tent with the spectacular sound of Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass. And then Dinah and I are going to visit an art gallery.
We are?
Yes, we are. And we're going to take a cockeyed look at some of your favorite paintings.
We are.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Well, aren't you glad now I got tickets? You would have missed Dinah Shore.
Oh, I must have been out of my mind.
Yeah.
Thank you, sweetheart.
You're welcome, darling.
That's all.
You know what's the nice part?
What, hon?
The beauty part is that there's another half hour to come.
Oh, yes, right after the station break.
Station break?
The station break.
Mildred,
What?
I'm hungry.
Hungry?
Yeah, I can't help it. You know, this is the time at home when I always go to get something out of the refrigerator.
Well, just forget it, because our refrigerator's back in New Jersey.
Mildred, I've got to have something to eat. After all, I'm TV conditioned, you know.
What do you mean?
Oh, you know what I mean. My stomach's set for every half hour. So I'm hungry. Listen, I saw some food machines when we were coming in here. So I'll go out there. You don't go away, and I'll be right back,
All right,
okay?
well, hurry up, or you'll miss Danny Kaye.
Pardon me.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the freshest sounds in music today, Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass.
long does it take to get a bite to eat? We're missing everything. The big dance number is about... Where did you get that ridiculous tie clip?
Come on, Mildred, let's go back to our seats.
We're backstage.
Hey, we must have taken a wrong turn. Look, they got real live dancers.
Before we miss any more of the show?
Yeah, but our seats are taken there. People sitting there. Hey, listen, why don't we go out on the stage?
You can't go out there unless you're Danny and Dinah.
All right, then let's be Danny and Dinah.
All right.
Isn't this something?
Yeah, where are we?
Well, I would say, without any fear of contradiction, that we are in an art gallery.
Oh, yes. And there's an orchestra playing,
Yeah.
and somebody's going to sing. I bet it's going to be... What do you sing in an art gallery?
It's very simple. You know what I have?
What have you?
I have a high D.
Oh, really?
Yes, I have a high D, and we'll play a game.
All right.
Now, we'll go and we'll look at the paintings.
All righty.
And the first song that comes into your mind,
Yeah?
you sing to the painting.
The first song?
Yeah, it's an old game.
Oh, that's an old game.
An old game?
Yeah.
Let's walk over here and we'll see
Okay.
you, Thomas, later. Now, if you were standing here looking at the picture, what's the first song that would come to mind?
They tried to tell us we're
Oh, there's another one goes with this.
What?
Birds, do it. Bees, do it. Even educated, please do it.
What is it?
Let's do it. Let's clean the bar.
What about this?
I got one for this.
Okay, what?
Why do I adore the boy next door?
Oh, hey, she looks like you.
Yeah.
See? And I think I know what she's thinking.
What do you think she's thinking?
It's 2:45. No one in the place except you and me.
Oh, this looks like something.
I got it.
What?
Put another nickel in the Nickelodeon. All I want is loving you and music, music, music.
Hey, Dinah, I got one that'll kill you. It just came to me just now. But you better hold on to yourself. You're gonna die laughing.
I got it. Okay.
Hey, look me over.
I had the craziest dream last night.
You did?
Yes, I did.
You did?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Oh,
You got one?
I certainly have.
Yeah. What?
It was just a neighborhood dance. That's all that it was. But oh, what is it? Picture us just hanging around together, having a laugh and singing a song and hanging around together like Modigliani or Matisse, a masterpiece. Picture us as part of the lovely landscape, lighting it up and making it bright and part of the lovely landscape. I'll be happier my whole life through, just hanging around, hanging around, hanging around, hanging around, hanging around with you.
We only got a minute. I have to say a few little things to make you cry. Yeah, but we don't have time to talk. We only have a minute. So we'll sing, right? Okay, now you know your parts and everything?
Oh, yeah.
Now, who is laying 8 to 5 that somebody can sing? All right, Paul.
They're all smiling, but they're scared to death. Happiness is.
Happiness is.
Happiness is.
Happiness is.
Happiness is.
Happiness is. Different things to different people. That's what happiness is.
To a preacher, it's a prayer, prayer, prayer to the Beatles. It's a yeah, yeah, yeah. To a golfer, it's a hole-in-one. To a father, it's a brand new son.
It's a brand new son.
Happiness is.
Happiness is.
Happiness is.
Happiness is.
Happiness is.
Happiness is. Different things to different people.
That's what happiness is to Miss Dinah. It's her clothes, 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 Gertrude Steiner. Was a rose, is a rose, is a rose to Duran. I suppose those toes to Duran. It's a funny note.
It's a funny note.
Happiness is a.
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 Happiness is a. Different things to different people.
Good actor. It's applause, applause, applause to a reindeer. Santa Claus, Claus, Claus to a comic. It's those loud guffaws to Judy Garland. It's the Wizard of Oz.
It's the Wizard of Oz.
Happiness is.
Happiness is.
Happiness is.
Happiness is.
Happiness is.
Happiness is. Different things to different people.
That's what happiness is. Yeah! It's a jet, 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 Monte Carlo. It's the wet jet set. Greco. It's a castanet. Happiness is.
Happiness is.
Happiness is.
Happiness is.
Happiness is.
Happiness is.
Different things to different people. That's what happiness is. Happiness is.
Happiness is.
Happiness is.
Happiness is.
Happiness is.
Happiness is. Different things to different people. That's what happiness is. That's what happiness is.
Thank you very much. I must say this hour has flown by for me thanks to such marvelous guest stars as Dinah Shore and Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass. Also thanks to Harvey Korman for a splendid dramatic portrayal of the financial wizard who has been down on his luck and found it necessary to take the kind of job that he did. I think he gave a sincere and compelling performance. And if, ladies and gentlemen, when the time comes to vote for the Emmys, I do think that this performance will stand out in the brilliant annals of memorable performances. Oh, by the way, I just read a very interesting item in the paper. There was a furrier in Sydney, Australia, and he has succeeded in crossing a mink with a kangaroo. And he's now raising fur coats with pockets. Good night.